Hi, good evening, and welcome to episode number 7 of the Rasheem, Arsenio, Stewart podcast. Thank you for watching the episodes weekly, and thank you for the comments. I appreciate it. Looks like I got one question already for the Q&A, so I will save that question that somebody wrote in my last episode for that 10th episode. So if you want to keep writing questions between now and then, that's fine. But this is a reminder again. I will create a short the week of the episode 10 for the Q&A, so y'all can put your questions there. So that will help, and I can go for the comments all week. And I'll make sure for the question, if it gets asked between now and then, to be in order. So that guy who wrote the question on my last episode will be the first question that I answer on that Q&A episode. So remember, every 10 episodes will be Q&A. You'll probably look on the pace we're going right now. Sometime mid to late November will be when that episode will be recorded and be posted on my page. So again, if it's your first time, welcome to the show, welcome to the channel. If you old, a little bit older school now, thank you for your support. So give this episode a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. We're now back to 13 subscribers. I would like to get to 25 before the end of the month, but looks like that goal ain't gonna happen. So let's try to get to 25 at least to Thanksgiving. I also put stuff on my LinkedIn page. I keep forgetting to put in the description. So probably by the next episode, I'll put the links to my LinkedIn page. And there was another thing I want to put as a part of my link so you can reach out to me. And also, again, as I'm starting to do the last couple episodes, somebody wanted me to mention, again, a special shout out to all the people who will eventually going to be watching this on the JPay tablets in jails and prisons all over the country. I just want to give you men and women a quick encouragement to keep your head up, keep fighting the fight. If you got stuff in the courts, keep the faith, trust in your higher power that things will get restored. But in the meanwhile, you keep doing what you're doing and staying out of trouble and keep yourself looking good. So when the time comes for the judge to or parole board to look at possibly letting you out earlier than your release date, or if you don't have a release date to give you one, make sure you do what you got to do and keep yourself out of trouble, and that will look good for your situation. In fact, that's going to be part of the encouragement. Is going to be part about what the episode is going to be about today. It's going to be about trusting the process. That's going to be today's episode. It's going to be trusting the process. I gave Miss Mushan Paginski the idea of doing a YouTube video about trusting the process, and she actually did it. And I also got that from my mental health counselor, which if you don't know already, I do a weekly mental health teleconference or Zoom call once a week to go over issues I've been from my past and to now to continue to work on myself. So I also want to give a shout out to my mental health counselor for when we came up with the idea to talk about trusting the process. We're about a free week. It's a free part. We just finished part 2, and we're gonna be doing part 3 next week. I did tell them at some point I will do a video on it, and I'm doing it right now. So if you eventually watch this, I hope you like what you hear today. I hope everybody likes what they hear today. So anyway, trusting the process is not an easy thing, because your process of becoming a better person and ultimately inspiring others to become a better person, it's a journey. It's going to take time. This is not going to be an overnight process. People think you're in a process, you're supposed to get there in 2.5 seconds. No, the process is a marathon, not a sprint. Like in life, life's not a sprint, it's a marathon. And anything you do to try to better yourself is going to take time. You can't rush the process. So I'll give you a perfect example of what I'm going through right now. I've been in St. Petersburg now. At the end of next week, should be 4 months since I've been in St. Petersburg. That's why I live in that, by the way, in case you was curious. I live in St. Petersburg, Florida, not St. Petersburg, Russia. No, that's too cold for my taste. But anyway, at first people advised me not to put myself out there for a significant other right away. I need time to work on myself and get other things done. But as things were starting to pick up quicker than anticipated with some things, I decided, through talking to a good friend of mine, that I was going to put myself out on one dating site. Actually, ended up being two dating sites. Well, actually, it ended up being 3 to 4. But a couple of them didn't work out. A couple of them just wanted money. And the only two of them really panned out. One of them I since deleted the profile. One I still got up right now. And I'm still going to have a subscription until January 2nd of next year. And in that process of looking for somebody, I knew it's not going to be easy. I have met some people. I met a couple people that actually liked me. Things didn't work out the way the expectations were, but just for the fact they wanted to spend time with me, get to know me better, has given me more confidence to continue to put myself back out there in that process to date somebody and ultimately to get married, hoping in the next couple of years. But for me to do that, I have to trust in the process that while I'm waiting, while I believe that my higher power God is going to send me the right one, but I have to continue to work on myself on a daily basis to continue to get better, improve my situation, improve my physical health, improve my mental health, but most important, and my emotional health, but most importantly, my spiritual health. And once those things come together, and then the finances of something will get better too, ultimately, I believe the right one, God will place the right one for me. But like I said, in that process, it's going to take work, it's going to take time. And in that journey, while you trust in the process, you have to celebrate small victories. Like in my case, I got a couple dates in 4 months, so that's a victory. The dates may not have gone as well as I thought it was going to, or maybe it did, or even one time it exceeded my expectations and got a second date out of it. Now, even though I may have not officially had a third date per se since then, but it's just little victories. I can go on a couple dates. It might be okay. Now I got to go from going on one date, maybe 2 dates. Now maybe the next person may all try to push. Let's see, at least after 3 dates, and we'll see what goes from there. Just little baby steps. And hopefully sometime soon I will be dating somebody. Now, trust me, when that happens, you guys on this channel, on this podcast, or maybe in a short, will know about it. And also trusting the process too. I have decided for a while I'm not going to be on any social media outside of YouTube and LinkedIn, if you want to count that as a social media platform. I'm talking about the big ones like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. I'm not going to be on those for a little bit while longer. I will eventually have pages back up and running or just create new ones from scratch. But I think right now it's just less is more with me, and I'm starting to realize that. And in this process, you have to also understand who you are, what you're looking for if you're going about a relationship. But in the process, create reasonable goals and expectations. Don't let your goals be so unrealistic that you won't be able to get there so quickly. So the process is once you set the goal, that starts the process. And then during that goal, you'll have little victories. And while you continue to build up victories and build up more confidence, you'll realize you're getting closer to that goal and closer to better yourself. You'll see that process, even though at times It'll have some pains and tough times go in that time frame, but short-term pain leads to long-term gain. So remember that when you going through this process, there are gonna be some days that are gonna be great. There are gonna be some days that are gonna have some pain. But ultimately, in the long run, if you continue to do the work, do the due diligence, and keep pushing forward, and don't give up, and don't let your haters get in your way. Because remember, I said this in one of my motivational videos, but I'll say it to you guys today. God puts haters in your life to push you to become greater. So thank those haters, because those haters are pushing you to become greater. They actually help you to push you through this process and this trust in the process to help you become better and help you to achieve those goals. And another thing about trusting the process is make sure you get a good group of people, that a good inner circle of people, like some family members, a close friend, a good workers, co-worker, people like that will keep pushing you, that will cheer you on. But also you might need at least one person to be a little blunt with you, to say, hey, man, well, keeping it real. Yeah, you're doing it. I'm proud of you, but you need to work on this more. Man, tighten up on this. You need that one person that's going to, not say you have to be a jerk about it, but there is a biblical principle. You speak truth in love. It's like a little hard. It's like the hard truth, but they do it in a way that's not harsh, but it's in love, because they know, they see the potential, they see the greatness in you. They want to push it out of you, but they have to push it harder than other people would. And eventually you'll thank God for that person being there in your inner circle doing that for you. So just remember to trust the process, okay, you guys? So I'm going to end this episode here on that. If there's any thoughts, any comments, leave a comment in the video. Again, I want to thank you guys for your continued support of the channel. Uh, and thank you for the couple of people at Toastmasters meeting today. Said they will check out my channel and check out my materials. I hope you like it. And if you have any suggestions for topics you want me to talk about, put them in the comments as well. And I'll do my best to talk about it. Okay? Remember to embrace your uniqueness. May the Lord bless you and keep you. And do everything to the best of your ability in love. We'll see you next week with episode number 8 of the Rasheem and Stewart podcast. And I'll be posting a motivational minute either tomorrow or Tuesday. Until then, God bless you. Thank you.